All right, next on the agenda is I'm going to show you what it takes for a service tech to change out one door. If you see on the service ticket, it says replace door on wall 2742 in kitchen. We've already picked up the door this morning in the warehouse, and there's the check mark that indicates that I've checked it off, so I have it in my trailer. And now we're just going to drive to this community, to that lot, and we're going to put on a door. So with GPS and smartphones, it's pretty easy to find communities for any tech in any market, and it makes it simple. One of the benefits, though, if you're scheduling techs to keep them in the same area, is even after you find the community, one of the challenges is to find the house. If you're not used to the area, if you're not used to the subdivision, it's hard sometimes to find the house. So we'll just go to the community, and it's right up here. The next challenge for the service tech after they find the community is finding the lot. We're looking for 226. There's 228. I assume this one's 227 or 229, 227, and here's 226. It's not always this way. Sometimes parking is a problem, or sometimes you have to park far away. But in this case, we were able to pull right up to the house. The next step is to get your tools and the door, and not every tech does the trailer thing. I like it, and not every tech does a tool belt. There's the door, and we'll put the tool belt on, and we'll grab the door, and we'll head inside. All right, one of the challenges that the tech will have when he just comes into a house and has to decide where this door goes, when the ticket, and I don't know if you noticed, but the ticket only said replace door on wall 2742 in kitchen. So one of the challenges is which cabinet is the 2742. Because the ticket didn't say left of range or right of sink. So that's one of the challenges that the tech goes through when the ticket isn't specific enough on where the door they're changing. Okay, for the sake of the new people, I'm going to go through, well, how do you know what's a wall 2742? It's going to be obvious to the people that already know this, but what I've learned is that when there's new staff, that some of the most simplest of questions or some of the most simplest of things that I've ever told somebody becomes the most helpful. So the way we tell the wall cabinet is we measure it from side to side. This one says 33 inches. So this is a wall 3342. So in this case, this is not the door we're going to change. But that's how you would measure a cabinet. It's the nomenclature. It's always when it's a wall cabinet, it's this way is the first number, this way is the second number. All right, so this is the wall 2742 that's being indicated on the ticket. It doesn't say which door, there's two doors, but I see there's a little bit of a defect. It might be hard to see in this video. There's a little bit of a defect on this door. So this is the door we're going to change out. Now before I take off the knob and remove the hinges and take down the door, the next step is to really unbox what I've already have. Because if this is wrong, I'm going to leave that door up. And here, I don't know if anybody's gone over the label with you, our label system. Here it tells you this is the lot number that we're at. We're at Dave's Creek, lot 226. This is the door for a wall 2742. This is the door style, which is the color number, which is 501, and it even spells it out. It's a Sabrick Birch Umber door. So next step is to open it up, and just to make sure, just give it a visual. Is it the same door style and same door color as the one we're going to change out? Numerically, it's correct. But, you know, people can make a mistake. There's at the factory, the wrong door could be put in the box. It could be damaged right out of the box. It's rare, but it can happen because the packaging is really good. But we're going to open it up, and we're just going to check it before we take down anything over there. So one of the reasons I like the tool belt is that I have everything on me all the time. And one of the things you're going to need to open up a door box is a razor knife. The door is encased in more cardboard, and it has these bands on it to keep it from sliding around in the box. The other thing is it has foam on it, so it kind of protects it. And another thing to note, as you can see, it doesn't come with hinges, so we have to remove the hinges from the other door and put them on this door, also, and remove the hardware if there's any. After I've opened it again, I'm just going to visually put it up to the door, make sure it's the correct size. And I don't know if you can see that in this video, it is not the correct size. So it's a good thing that I did not take down this door. These doors that are up here are considered butt doors. And what do I mean by a butt door? A butt door is, there's no center stile in the cabinet, and they butt together. A cabinet that has that center stile would take this door. So this door is not going to fit this cabinet. And so what we will do is we'll record that on the service ticket. We'll hand it in, and we'll show that it's not complete. Before we leave the house, I just want to go over it one more time. This is a cabinet that does not require butt doors. That's the center stile. The doors, it leaves a gap between them. These doors are smaller than the exact same cabinet. This is a wall 3942. The exact same cabinet that's a butt cabinet, what's a wall 3942B, would require bigger doors. This cabinet, which is a wall 2742B, has no stile, and the cabinet doors butt up together. So the door that was ordered was for a wall 2742. The CSA did exactly what was reported on the installer checklist. The installer was the one that reported it, but he doesn't know the difference between the nomenclatures of a butt door and a non-butt door. So we'll make sure we indicate it. And there's some other issues here. You can see the light rail has been pulled off by the tile people. We're missing a filler in the corner, and I noticed some damage on that other cabinet that we were measuring. So we're going to record all this on the service ticket. All right, now that we're back in the Jeep and we're looking at the service ticket, here we can see where we had to replace the door, wall 2742, which was wrong. I was able to touch up the defect, so I wrote on the ticket, wall 2742 was wrong, door, wall 2742B was needed. I touched up defect, do not replace. But we did see some other defects while we were in the house, so we wrote it on the ticket. The wall 3342 left of sink, the face frame is busted. Generally, we don't replace face frames that are that big, 3342. It's probably better just to replace the entire cabinet. But that's up for MasterBrand to decide. All light rail returns were pulled off by the tile guy. This is billable. One piece of MLR8 is needed. MLR8 is the nomenclature for light rail. So it's molding light rail 8 feet long is needed. We've crossed out the original amount that was going to be paid, because really all we did when we were in there was record all this information. There's really not, there wasn't enough to do. The touch-up and adjust definitely was not ready. There was no shoe molding even installed, and the house was pretty much a mess. So I don't know where that information came from, but that's it. And hopefully this first of many educational videos will help some of the new people to understand the processes and what's going on out in the field. Thanks.